Hello and welcome. Let's have a look. Let's play around with this lighting. I think that kind of works. So it is day 29 of our 40 Days of Habit. I am coming to you live from the studio. So there is a mug to prove that's where I am at the studio. Let's see if I can flip the camera around a little bit. So here we are, all set up, all ready for people to arrive. I'm running our Stress Less, Achieve More workshop today from Birmingham. So it's been a bit of a whirlwind weekend actually, trying to make sure everything is working and here. So hopefully you can hear me loud and clearly, and that the stream is coming through okay. Let me see if I can just turn on the comments section. So if you are watching live, do say hi, pop me a comment and let me know you're there. Let me know how you're getting on as well. So we're 29 days in, 11 days to go. So we're almost there. We're almost in our last stretch now. So there's only 2 more weeks to go. The second week is a short week anyway. So we're doing, I hope you realise how well you're doing, actually, that you're still going, and even if it's gone up and down, that actually it's still going on. And I think there's something I've been thinking about this week is the cumulative progress that we make. So I was looking back on tracking my sleep over the last few weeks, and then looking back on what it was like before we started this 40 days of Lent, 40 Days of Habit. And it's really interesting because what I noticed was, I've noticed those small bits of progress, and in fact my average actually went down last week because I had a horrendous night's sleep. One of the nights when I had to take, I knew I had to wake up early because I had to take my son to school early because he was off on a school trip, so he had to be at school for 6:40. So my alarm was set for 6. And I knew I had to be up early, and it's one of those classic things when you know you have to be up early and your brain won't let you sleep. So it took me ages to get to sleep, and I had to get up early, so that was a complete washout of a day. And so that dragged my average down, but I still managed 5 stars on my week, so 5 days when I hit 8 hours of sleep. So really, really chuffed about that. But the other thing I've been noticing is the cumulative progress. So I'm getting more towards the average of 8 hours each, 8 hours sleep a night as an average over the week. Now looking back at, before I started this, looking back at January, December went up a little bit because I think I managed to catch up on a lot of sleep over Christmas. But my average before that was about 7.5-ish, give or take. So that means I've increased my sleep by 30 minutes on average every single day. And if you times that by 29 days, that's a lot of hours, right? That's, 14 and a half hours of extra sleep I've had just by doing this as an experiment, as a deliberate habit to kind of work on and to try and make or break. So I think, it's interesting how sometimes you feel like, it's a minute here, a minute there, or a plank here, or a plank there, cup of coffee here, cup of coffee there, or a plastic bag here and there. It feels like it doesn't make a difference, but actually when you start adding up that cumulative effect, it starts adding up. So as part of today's review, I'd really like to encourage you to notice the cumulative effects. So maybe add up how many, if you've been writing, how many words have you written? Or how many minutes have you written for? If you've been doing exercises or steps, just add it all up. It doesn't have to be really accurate. Just get an average. Get it added up, and just see where that leads you. See where that takes you. So notice the cumulative progress, and the other thing is to also notice the knock-on effects. So a couple of days this week, in the morning, I woke up actually before my alarm went off. And I thought, that's interesting. And part of my brain wanted to go, no, carry on sleeping because I may not have had enough sleep yet. But also I think the other part of me is noticing that probably means I am getting enough sleep now. If I'm not having to drag myself out of bed, that means I am getting enough sleep. So that's a knock-on effect that I'm noticing as well. So I'd love to know what knock-on effects you're noticing as well. Now, I can't see any comments coming through. So what I'm going to do is just to leave it there, short and sweet. But if you're watching this afterwards, please do pop a comment, let me know how it's getting on, and I'm going to carry on with setting up for our workshop. But I'd love to know from you, so hear from you, so do pop a comment on there, let me know how you're getting on, and let me know if you're stuck, if you have any questions as well, and I'll see you in the videos for the rest of the week. Bye for now.